Morning, it's Monday and I've got a truck ton of stuff to do today. Like I said, I'm going to limit how much vlogging I do now up until MCM. I know some of you don't mind it being a long vlog, but it was also a hell of a lot to edit. So I want to try and keep it down so I can get the vlog out in a reasonable time. So I've just turned the 3D printer on. I've just designed I'll turn you and show you. I have just designed a ticket holder to go over the rail because I don't have anything to hold any ticket information. I'm going to do it. This is the way it will be. So this sits over the clothing rail, and then we have two little slots that I then just slot the ticket into. I haven't made the holes, but I'm going to drill a hole either side for a cable tie to go through just to secure it. So I'm going to have two of these printed, and then what they do is they will sit on here. I did a very bad toilet roll mock-up, but it gives you an idea. So it's quite dark in here. Sorry, hang on, it's not focusing. I've turned the light on because it's like really miserable here. So it just sits over there, and then I'm just going to make a hole either side so we can cable tie it underneath just to make it a bit more secure. And then, like I say, it will have the slots. Come on, camera. It will have the slots here to then just be able to slot in. It won't be as tall as this, but it's really miserable here, so it's quite dark at the moment. The other thing I've got to do today, because I've got to make sure it comes with me, is this little precious needs packing up. She has all been paid for, and the person who has purchased it, is going to be picking her up on Friday when she comes to meet me at MCM. So I'm going to pack that up all nicely, get the certificate done, and then the 3D printer's now running, and then it's just cracking on with all the other pricing labels I've got to get done. I've just had the most anticlimactic, exciting delivery. So my banner's come through, which I wasn't expecting it till next week. I wasn't expecting it till next week, so it's come early, which I'm really grateful for. The reason for it being anticlimactic, first of all, I knew it was going to be small because it's supposed to fit just one of the 30 centimeter panels. It's so light. I'm like now really worried. It's ridiculously light. I think if I remember off the top of my head, I did it so I had the eyelets top and bottom. So if it's windy, it's not going to flappy and be blowy everywhere. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Smells nice. Hey, it's vinyl. Yeah, I'm not happy with that whatsoever. That is terrible. I'm really unhappy with that. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see from a distance. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's to go over 2 or 3 panels, I think it is. But that's awful. I'm actually really annoyed and upset over how bad that is. I'm going to email them now, and once again, because it's nearly 5 o'clock, I don't know what they've done to it. It's terrible. Hang on, let me flip it over. It's going to have to do me. I can't resend it. I don't know what they've done. Can you see that? My file did not look like that. Look how fuzzy that is. I don't know what they've done to it. I don't understand. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Look at my QR code, man. Right, I'm going to email them now, and that's really disappointing. Okay, I've emailed them the photos. I've checked my file. My file is the correct dimensions at 300 dpi. It is like there was some sort of noise filter put over the top. I don't understand how that's even happened. So I've emailed them. I'll see what happens. Serves me right for trying to find the cheaper option. It's 9:15. I won't hear anything now about the banner until Monday, but I believe I shall be going to the bank to get a refund. Their email was incredibly condescending, on the assumption that probably I have no clue what I'm talking about. It was awful, actually, the email I received. I wish I had read the reviews, because actually their reviews are 1.3 stars on Trustpilot. So it's not just me in my head thinking it's bad quality. Everybody has complained about the level of print quality. So I'm really frustrated with myself, actually, that I didn't just spend the extra pennies and go with somebody I knew. So in true Doodles panic, we're now having another go at the table. Praying hubby gets some holiday off tomorrow, so maybe we can start packing up the tubs. But I've had an idea with regards to the clothing, because I was really worried about the space. So I'll vlog us making that, and fingers crossed it's going to work. I won't be able to vlog a huge amount as we go, but the premise is we're going to be making arms, and then the t-shirt and the hoodie will sit over this, and then it will sit on a pole, and you'll see as we sort of piece it all together. So we'll probably just get everything cut, and then I can film it being pieced together. Right, we're getting there. I think my idea is working. So we've got a bit of stability going on in here. So we've got the hole that battery, the hole that goes down into the hole, and then this pole will have an arm going across with the hoodie. Then this pole will be cut down to whatever length I choose, which will also have a hoodie. So that gives me 2 mannequins without having to lose a whole lot of table space. So it will be on the end of the table here. You won't see this because I'll probably put one of these maybe with a bit of branding or something on the end, or I'll have a mannequin. I don't know yet. I'll work that bit out, but we're getting there. This will be cable tied up the top here, but this is what we made for the clothes to sit on. I'd like to have had it where it angled a bit more, but it just wasn't secure. So we've glued and taped this because I want the option to be able to just move it. Then that way I can change where their display is showing. Even on this one, I can turn that right flat if I want to, and then that one still sits flat. So I've got options available to me, which I actually really like. I don't know, say for example, God forbid I sell out of something, then I can just move stuff. So I've got the flexibility there. Then actually we've got space in the unit to put the mats. We're going to pack this down as neatly as we can and start sort of getting things in the box that we know is just gridding and things like that. So when we come to the day, I think we're going to put it all in a black box, but we're just going to do that now. I didn't vlog any of it because time. and I don't want loads to have to edit, so I'm going to try and edit as much as I can when I get back. Anyway, we're just going through and organising what is display. Annoyingly, the bigger tub that we purchased doesn't quite fit in the grid, so the grids will have to move back to its original box. Fingers crossed it fits it all. I'm not 100% sure. Then the hangers and whatever pipes we've got left, we'll figure it out.
Don't want to play.
Right, if you haven't seen this before, this is how I store my stickers. So on the menus, the numbers tally up with the stickers. So I've got this side and then I've got some on the other side. But what happens is, because my stickers are bigger, I can fold them, but I run the risk of them falling out. So what we do is we get this vacuum bag here. Then we put it in the vacuum bag, and then I vacuum them all together very gently. And then it just stops either side from falling out. I have been notified this morning that the setup time they gave me was wrong. Setup time is from 2 p.m. So we were going to go and get mum in the morning. She needed to do something, but it just gives me a bit more breathing time and time to wake up in the morning, and then time to just wind myself up all day until we leave here about 12:30. Just to give us plenty of time to get through traffic, find our way there, make sure we're familiar with everything. So at least we've got confirmation now and not like in 2 days' time. I've honestly had so much today. I feel really bad about not vlogging any of it. I may be able to vlog a bit tomorrow. I'm going to take the phone in the other room just to remind me. I've printed out and stuck on cardboard all of the bits that I need to cut out tomorrow. Hubby's going to help me cut it out tomorrow. These have been tested. They are attached. Although they do still go round a bit, I don't imagine many people are going to be knocking them, but the card is slightly too thin, so we just need to make that thicker. So they're done. I've moved everything stock-wise so far into the sitting room. So tomorrow, after I do the barcodes is priority. I need to also purchase some blue vinyl to cover the back of the boards that will be facing the other stall, because they don't want to see no ugly back of the board. I need to do the QR code for the giveaway, and I need to get some throwaway lint rollers. I wanted to use reusable, but I'm not going to have anywhere to keep washing it, so I need to get, sadly, ones that aren't. I'm going to go have my dinner now. I don't even know what the time is, 7:12. Catalogue is posted, so if you're on my socials you would have seen that. But yeah, we are sort of on the countdown now. I'm excited, pooping my pants, and yeah. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. literally had to make a window in a piece of paper, so as I go along I can sort of semi-hide what's next to it. But these barcodes were too big. They're actually quite hard to read. They don't look it through the phone. So these are spares. I'm going to take a couple of spares should for any reason these get destroyed, lost or whatever. So I've got 2 lots of spares, plus this will be the main one. So I've got the patches, £4 each, or the 2 for £6. Stock wise, I've put in, let's say I've got like 50 £4 patches. I've just put the stock as 50, but I've had to put 25 for the 2 for £6. There's no even keel way of actually putting them in, but we're going to be doing a big final stock count at the end of the event anyway. The Pretty Cute Pretty Dead range, as you know, has 3 characters per one. So instead of having what would effectively I think be 18 barcodes, I narrowed it down because I just thought I can't cope with that. It's taken me so long, but we're there, we're done. I'm going to test it with hubby tomorrow. We're going to have a few hours off in the morning, take the kids into town because it's half term, and I feel really crappy because they haven't really been able to do anything because it's just been so manic here. But we've got next week, and hopefully if I make some pennies at MCM, then maybe we can take them out somewhere. I don't know where, even if it's just the cinema, or I don't know, some onion rings. I don't know. But I'm absolutely shattered now, and I really need to go sit my ass on the sofa. I've been in here all day. I'm feeling quite a bit run down actually, which is concerning me. But I'm going to go have a cup of coffee, have something to drink, rest up, and just go through my notes and just do some final bits and bobs that I need to sort out. There's a few stock counts and things, so I'm just going to write a list of things that I need to get done tomorrow. But that's me signing off for tonight, and we've literally only got 2 days and then we're going to be there. Crapping my pants. This is going to be the last of the prep vlog that you are going to see me in, as tomorrow we are driving there to set up. So I will take some footage as much as I can with regards to the setup. Maybe a bit of the journey there. I don't think I can go live at all while I'm there setting up. I might be able to on the day. I don't know. Unlikely. Let me show you. I'm out of boxes now because obviously we're taking so much more. But I've got to sort all this lot out. Got to get this lot sorted out and packed, and this lot finalised and packed. And there's just bits in and around the house. We have like the clothes rails need taking down, the tablecloths need packing, the gachas need a box, and this all needs sorting out. We still have yet to make bags for food and that, but shopping's coming in about an hour, I think. So I can get that all sorted out, because what is not considered by a lot of people of things that I have to get done is actually the kids, because being an entire Sen household, my mum's looking after them while we're out, but you know, she isn't familiar with routines, what they eat and all that sort of stuff. So when all the food comes tonight, I'll get a bit of video of me prepping all of their lunches and the food for the next 4 days basically. So that's what you'll see coming up. I'm hoping you can hear me okay because the dryer's on at the moment, but the shopping has just arrived. Well done, hubby's just got the flasks. So the shopping's just arrived, and the reason why there is so much is because not only have I got to feed me and the hubby for 3 days, I'm not including setup day, I've got to feed us, and I've got to feed my mum and the 2 kids, and the 2 kids are practically adults. So I'm just going to put you on the tripod on a time lapse, and what I'm going to do is things like, this is set for somebody for dinner, I will write their name on it. Then for things like their snacks, so things like this for example, I have to make them up a lunch bag, because their anxiety and also their selective mutism, if they're having a really bad day, they won't talk, they don't even talk to me, so they need to be able to have options to literally go to the fridge. They're going to have a drawer each. They're going to go to the fridge and they can find, I don't know, what's tomorrow? Friday. They'll find Friday's bag and they'll just grab it. So that is literally what I'm going to do now. I'm going to make up their bags and just write their names on stuff, and then I need to sort the fridge out. Oh, look, a right mess now. I'm just enjoying a bit of mead. That is all the food done and sorted as best I can. I can't do anything more. They're just going to have to get comfortable with coming down and asking for things, but I've set out as much as I can do. So now it's back into the sitting room to finish packing up all the boxes. We're almost there. We're about 80% there. It's just a few sort of final things that I need to do, and then yeah, I guess the next one I'll see in the morning.